Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called Healing and Rejuvenation. How many of you out there are truly happy within yourselves? Do you see and feel yourself as one of life's winners? Or do you feel like you've been left upon the shelf? On days when the rain falls, do you feel gladness for the land being watered? Or does your mood dip at the thought of being far from saturated? No doubt at all that you have faced, probably will face, arduous tests. Regardless of how difficult these have been or are, you must take the time to rest. Resting is a vital part in the process of healing and rejuvenation. You are, after all, one of the most resilient when it comes to divine creation. To wake up in a morning and to see the new day as a blessing and not a challenge will set you up to seek reconciliation and dispel all disruptive thoughts in search of revenge. Being within this world of free will gives all opportunity to use their voice, which, if used with precision and feeling, can build one's own perfect paradise. It can also, if used negligently, bring forth one's own manifestation of hell. But you choose. You have the choice. In times of confusion within the mind, with never the right answer seemingly to find, we march on and on, yet we march as the blind towards an uncertain future. In hindsight, upon the day of your depart, would you take up the sword and go back to the start? Or would you lay down your arms and live life through the heart? 'Tis by this that the soul shall be nurtured. How long have we heard the cry to arms, to arms? It's not just over centuries, is it? It's far too long. And it's time for change. It's time for change. When creation, who created us, whatever name you want to give it, tells us that it's time for change, then surely we've got to listen. Why keep fighting something that's inevitable and destructive? Are you fighting to keep the destruction alive? Are you fighting to keep opposition alive? Are you fighting to oppress another of their divine right to expression? How very dare you! I know we're all playing as parts. Everybody's playing as parts in the great divine plan. They are, and it all has to be acted out. All of it. For this, it does. It's written. It's written. It's written. But it's time for change. It's time for change. The days of hitting with a big stick to make others submit to your will are over. The days of being the tyrant, the despot, the oppressor are over. They have to come to an end. They have to do. It's unity consciousness. That's what's happening. That's what we're coming into. You know, please wake up. Please. Please. I know. There's a lot more to happen yet, sadly. But, it's love what matters. It's love what matters, above all else. Anyway, so wherever you are, try and live in love, man. I quite like this last part that I wrote on it, that came through actually. I only write it, by the way. It comes from a higher source, but a higher perspective. This is a higher source anyway. But I just want to read that bit again. In times of confusion within the mind, with never the right answer seemingly to find, we march on and on, yet we march as the blind towards an uncertain future. In hindsight, upon the day of your depart, would you take up the sword and go back to the start? Or would you lay down your arms and live life through the heart? 'Tis by this that the soul shall be nurtured. Ah, man. It's lovely, innit? I really do pray that you don't go back to picking up the sword, in your next life. Live from the heart. Learner's lessons. There's no more to be learnt through pain and suffering. It's gone on for far, far too long. It's love what matters. And I wish you all nothing but love. Most sincerely, I do, really. And if I know I've joked about stuff before, what have you, but if we don't let go of past hurts and traumas, if we don't do that, we stagnate and we prolong our pain and agony. That's why we must forgive all, and that's why we must learn to love ourselves. And by forgiving all, we are learning to love ourselves, because only by loving ourselves can we truly open our heart to unconditional love. No longer will you attract those who've been sent to help you, in so much as seeing that through the choices you are making, those are the incorrect choices, because you're not loving yourself. Why settle for the also-rans when you can have the best that life can offer? Why settle for the worst when you can have the best? Lots of love to you. Take care.